All right, let's get into how much is this going to cost you. And I'm going to try to get as straight to the point I can here to help you understand what your investment is going to look like here. So, just before we go into that, though, consider the fact that we've already dedicated 2 hours in a free consultation with you. And between those meetings, we've done some additional analysis to run projections on what we can do for you and what we can save. When you sign with us, you're going to have 4 meetings with us to make sure we've done everything possible to legally minimize your taxes. And there's additional preparation to deliver those meetings and prepare deliverables and run projections, and everything is custom made for you here. So that initial onboarding and the delivery of the tax plan is going to cost you a minimum of $5,000 to build that foundation and hopefully create millions of dollars of savings for you over your lifetime that will compound into tens of millions, or maybe thousands of dollars of tax savings that could compound to hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars of savings. Once you pay that initial payment of at least $5,000, and it's going to go up from there. If you're a business owner and you have greater complexity, if you earn over 7 figures, then it introduces greater opportunities to drive down your taxes and requires more time and expertise. So you can see it getting as high as maybe $15,000 for that initial payment. Occasionally, it'll go even higher than that if we have to jump right into the tax prep work or add some cost segregation studies where we charge the fair market value for those, usually between $3,000 and $6,000 per cost seg study. You can see an increase on that initial fee. We also charge in our once we pay that initial fee, we charge you a subscription, and that subscription accounts for the ongoing prep and advisory. So we take the fair market value of the prep work and the advisory, which is typically going to run between $5,000 and $10,000 per year, and we divide it by 12 to get you that subscription cost. And our prep fees are around fair market value, around $1,000 to $1,200 for that basic 1040. And then we add maybe $500 to $600 per rental property, depending on the complexities. Partnerships typically run around $2,000 minimum, and then we add typically another $1,000 per million or add for complexities on top of that. And the same for S corporations. So hopefully that gives you an understanding of what we're going to be charging you based on your situation. You can take maybe add 5 to 10,000, or if you're making over 7 figures and have complexity, maybe make that amount 15,000 per year for the advisory portion. And then you add in the prep work as we described earlier, divided by 12, and that's going to be your subscription for our ongoing services and the carrying out and further implementation and refinement of that tax plan over time to make sure we maximize tax savings. Now, if you don't think this is going to work for you and maybe our fees are too high, then you shouldn't schedule an appointment with us. However, for the clients where it makes sense, we're typically saving them anywhere from 3 to 10 times our fees in the form of tax savings. And the objective here is really to create millions of dollars of wealth in the form of tax savings that's going to grow and compound in a tax efficient manner. So hopefully this gives you an understanding and further assessing if our pricing model is going to work for you. And if you want to learn more, obviously we can have a call with you, or we'll have a call with you to better articulate what this is going to cost and help you see if it's going to be a good fit.